Hi Aries, it's Angela with Mystic Moon. Welcome to your October reading. Just take what resonates and get rid of anything that doesn't. Everything that I'll be using here on camera will be listed down below. So let's get started. We're going to take a look and see what is a tricky energy that's coming up for you this October. We have stop people pleasing. So maybe this is a little tricky. Maybe you're just like a person that just naturally is a people pleaser, and that can become tricky sometimes. We can't always please everyone. So let's get some details on what that might have to do with. We have the Empress. Yes, the Empress is very abundant. So the Empress may be somebody who is financially doing well, or she has enough to go around. Sometimes that can be tricky though, because there are people out there in the world that take advantage of good people, good-hearted people like yourself. So just make sure that you're setting healthy boundaries this month, because if not, it could become bothersome for you. It could become a problem where maybe people are asking more of you than you're wanting to give. So that seems to be the tricky energy for you this particular October. So let's go ahead now and go into the Witch's Coven, which is your spiritual community or environment, the people around you, and how it might be influencing you this October. Ooh, we have Divination. So some of you guys could have a community where you are, let's just say, a tarot card reader like myself, or you're learning through tarot, or maybe the community that you're connected to, you are getting a lot of insight through tarot. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be doing a tarot challenge. It actually starts today over on my Instagram. So that would be a opportunity for people to learn a little bit more about divination. So there's something for you in regards to divination. What else? Ooh, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles, you guys, is gatherings of people, of course. This is, long-term investment. This is also kind of tapping into maybe even ancestor energy. So I feel like there's an opportunity for you guys to work with some ancestors, or to do something where you're going to create an investment or a business for yourself. You're going to learn some skills. So be open to anything like that. And the fact that you already had the Empress coming up tells me that you're in a very abundant, maybe even business-minded person, to where you can start to take your craft and turn it into a profit. That's beautiful. Okay. So be on the lookout for people that maybe know a little bit more than you right now, and you can learn from them. That's amazing. So now we're going to go into vampire energy. What are you currently feeding in your life, or is it something that's draining or feeding off of you? Well, let's see. What do we got going on for that category? Okay, so we have power over enemy, you guys. It says you are being highly protected by the unforeseen enemies plotting to attack you. Take pride knowing that no matter how many times they try to bite you, their weak venom has no power over you. Dang. So Aries, what this is saying here is that there might be a lot of vampires, energy vampires around you, or just enemies that are looking to suck from you, steal your ideas, basically kind of take over. And what this is telling me here is that as long as you're just staying in your own lane, you're going to be okay. So if you're participating in it or reacting to it, that's when it may become chaotic and problematic for you. Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is about being up late at night and really worrying about this, kind of like letting it become a complete and total nightmare. What I'm getting here, don't lose sleep over this. Do whatever you can to protect yourself over your enemies. I mean, it's literally saying that you're already protected by unforeseen, enemies. You're already protected. So take pride in knowing that no matter how many times people are trying to come and attack you, their venom has no power over you. So it literally is just your own belief system at this point. You can make it a living hell, or you can just kind of take back your power and just say these enemies have no power over me. So as long as we're feeding that fear, they do have power over us. If we refuse it, they don't have any power over us. That is beautiful. All right, so now we're going to go into Skeleton. This represents your true and authentic self. What is your true authentic self this October? Let's take a look. We have a winged seer. See, you see clearly, clairvoyance. So this tells me here who you truly are, authentically are. You are seeing things very correctly, you guys. So don't discount your intuition. Don't let other people try to pull the wool over your eyes. You know what's going on. You see all. And we have the, yep, when it comes to making a judgment call, this is huge energy for sure. So there's an opportunity for you to see something. You may make a decision, I'm getting this month, where you decide to make a huge judgment call that's really going to open up new doors of opportunity for you. So really trust your intuition. Be true to who you are, and you cannot go wrong. That is the message. Beautiful. All right. So now we're going to go into the werewolf. What needs to be unleashed or expressed in your life? All right. What needs to be expressed or just unleashed like a werewolf in your life? We have jaded, okay? So if some of you guys are just kind of running around jaded because maybe you've gone through a lot of crap, I'm kind of getting here that it might be a time for you to maybe stop closing yourself off to so many people. Friends, lovers, opportunities that might come knocking. Yeah, Chariot, because the Chariot is all about moving forward on your destined path. So if you're too jaded, you might miss out on a destined opportunity, something that's meant for you. So you definitely want to get any jaded energy in check. Really rely on your intuition moving forward. Don't be so afraid to live to where you're not living at all. That is the message. So who you truly are is somebody who can see clearly, and what needs to be unleashed or expressed is the real authentic you, which is not afraid to take new risks and open up new doors. I like that. So Frankenstein and Bride, this is an energy surrounding partnerships, okay? So what are the energies of partnerships around you? So this might have to do with romance or just the people that are around you. We have recovering. So it might be that you are recovering over some sort of relationship, or maybe somebody is recovering from, you know, whatever went down between the two of you. But maybe something is just kind of in that coffin stage right now where there's not a lot of activity. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I feel like somebody is recuperating and somebody is filling their own cup right now. I feel like once somebody is feeling better or recovering, they may come back into your life and offer you a cup. But I feel like regardless of what's happening here, this is about replenishing your own cup right now and kind of feeding yourself instead of feeding this person or feeding this connection right now. I'm getting here, you're going to be better off just taking that time to replenish your own needs. Let your person do the same. And when the timing is right, the two of you may be able to recover whatever this connection or maybe friendship is. Now we're going to go into the ghost, which is what past energies are still haunting you and must be exorcised from your life. Okay, so we have evidence, soaked in blood, crime, prosecution, so some sort of crime. Maybe you committed a crime. You know, I'm not talking about something illegal or anything like that, but maybe you're being persecuted for some sort of action or words that you spoke. This could also be someone else. Seven of Bones, which is Seven of Pentacles, examining details. What I'm getting here that needs to be exercised from your life, and it's something that's still haunting you, you might still be hung up on some sort of details where you're focused on the crime. You're focused on what somebody did to you. And what it's doing actually is it's stunting your growth. It's causing you to feel like you can't really move forward because you're so focused on what someone did. This is also being like, you know, just so paranoid, right? You're so paranoid that you're not able to even move forward with anything new because you're too busy kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop, or you just don't trust anyone. Remember, who you truly are is you're going to be guided and protected. Your third eye, your higher self is just dead on keen. So make sure that you trust that being your guide moving forward. You don't have to be so afraid with everything, okay? But if you're still kind of focused on what somebody did to you, I'm getting here that needs to be exercised because it's only a dark energy that's holding you back now at this point. You just don't need that, okay? Because you're the abundant empress. So let's go ahead and go into the cauldron, which is something that you are creating right now. What are you creating right now, Aries? We have Learn from life. Yeah, see, I like that. So what you're doing is you're taking the lessons and with stride. You're not going to allow things that happened, right? You know, things sometimes happen to good people. Sometimes things happen in order for us to learn. So take this as an opportunity to learn something, learn from these challenges, learn from life, but move forward. Don't get stuck. So what you're creating right now is you're creating the lessons. Yeah, you're also looking at life in a whole new way. You're also spiritually growing. You're on the brink of some sort of transformation. So I'm getting you guys, you're closing up a major old cycle and you're about ready to enter into a new phase. So what you're creating is new opportunities for your upcoming future. Learn what you can, cut your losses, move forward. Now we're going to go into the bones, which is messages from your ancestors. We have Spirit of the Wind, activity, movement, and disruption. Whenever that card comes up, this always tells me that we need to get moving, you know? We need to get active. Let's not allow certain things that have happened to us to disrupt our lives any longer. This is like the Tower's energy. Let's get moving. Let's do something with this energy. And we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is like a theme here for you, Aries. If you're feeling like you've been beat down and now you're just kind of spending all of your time just making sure that you don't ever make a bad move again, or that you're just like, I don't feel safe moving forward, that's really hindering you at this point. You really need to open yourself up to new experiences and trust again. And also trust that your ancestors not only have your back, but also you are very, very aware of what other people's motives are. So if it feels wrong or something feels off immediately, you're going to trust that. You're not going to let that one person or that one bad thing that happened to you just have power over you any longer. You're going to release this. So this is a card of protection. This also confirms here your ancestors are here working with you and protecting you. Okay. And they're also disrupting people's paths of trying to mess you up. So you are being protected, not only from your higher self, but also your ancestors. They got your back is what I'm getting with those cards. I love that. So now we're going to go into energies that cling to you currently. Okay. What are some energies that are clinging to you currently? Ooh, we have the Gate. A barrier keeps you from your goal. Look at that, you guys. So the thing is, this is telling me as long as we are clinging to the pain, as long as we are clinging to the anxiety of, oh my gosh, you know, somebody's going to hurt me again, or this horrible thing's going to happen to me again, it will continue to hold us back from new avenues. Yep, there's Seven of Swords. See, somebody did something to you. Somebody lied, somebody betrayed you, somebody tried to get away with something. Sneaky energy. So I understand why you would feel very guarded. But the thing is, you guys, gonna have to find a way to work through this energy, because I'm getting here at this point, it's clinging to you and it's holding you back. So you've got to find a way to loosen up a bit and trust that you're going to be okay moving forward. Now we're going to go into the Devil's energy, which is fears and shadows that might be standing in your way. It says codependency. This is a relationship addiction. You are relying too heavily on the other person for your sense of self-worth. Give yourself more self-love. That might be very much connected to that Ace of Cups energy. Remember, we're recovering. So if you guys deal with codependency issues, or maybe somebody else is, we need to give ourselves some time to recover, love ourselves a little bit more. So our shadow right now is self-love. We need to find a way. Yeah, look, Ace of Rage, Inferno. That needs to be our passion, self-love. Okay. So rather than putting all of your passion into somebody else, put it into yourself. Love yourself. Let that be the best feeling ever. So that's your shadow for October. Now let's go into the Black Cat, which is good luck and fortune coming your way. We have the dawn, the light after the darkness. You see? We also have that owl there. So owl can be a spirit animal for you this October, but this says the light after the darkness. So there's definitely some sort of light energy coming from all the darkness that you've experienced. You've had to go through it for a reason, okay? So it actually turns out to be a good thing. Now we have the Queen of Cups. So you've learned a lot, you're more intuitive, you might even be more spiritual than you've ever been in your entire life. So this is really, really helping you to grow. It's also helping you to heal emotionally and to trust your intuition moving forward. So it hasn't been for nothing. It's actually been all for your own fortunate circumstances moving forward in your future. Love it. So now we're going to go ahead and end this reading with the crystal ball, which is predictions for this autumn fall. Be bold and make the first move. See, that's it. So you guys, we have to be bold and we have to open up a new door. We have to be willing to fearlessly move forward now. We can no longer let fear hold us back. It says cardinal moon. The Chariot, there it is again. See? This has to do with your destined path, you guys. This has to do with your success, the things that you're determined to get through and move forward with. Whatever plans or whatever recognition you're looking for, whether it be in your existing craft or career or whatever this situation is, this is going to require you to be bold, to be fearless, and to make moves and open up new doors. So what I'm getting here is a new path is emerging. It's going to be made clear to you and you're going to make a move on it and it's going to be amazing. So anyways, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed that reading. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a happy October. Bye-bye.